All righty. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Thank you to those who've joined us online and all of our wonderful Corps members here in person. My name's Erica Fuller. I'm a graduating team leader with the Americorps NCCC Summer of Service program, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for this graduation today. To start things off, I'd like to introduce Americorps NCCC Southwest Region Director, Jeanette Fabella.
Congratulating our Summer of Service class for their outstanding dedication and service to our country. At this time, I will hand it back to our MC, Erica, to continue with our program. Thank you.
Thank you. Getting a little bit of feedback. If you are tuning in, please mute your mic. Great. Next, it is a privilege to introduce Emmy Kanorowski with the Corps Member Reflection on Service.
Hello, my name is Emmy, and I was on Yellowstone 4 this summer, and this is my reflection on service. Blood, sweat, and tears. My 3 months in Americorps. The mountains that were once a nondescript green blur to us became manzanita, black oak, St. Johnsworth, and poison oak. Some of it was edible and provided tasty snacks. One of our favorites, the blackberry, was once described as blood, sweat, and tears by a ranger who came to visit my team. Why, you ask? Because if you have ever had the task of removing it, you'd be sure to bleed from the thorns, sweat from the intensity of the task, and probably cry by the end. That statement resonated with me, and I find it apt to describe my Americorps experience. Blood. We drove up to the campsite worried about our prospects. We had just finished a long, hard day brushing a trail covered in poison oak. Our faces caked in dirt. We were determined to make this a good camping trip for our one member who had never been camping before. We all set to work arranging the tents and hammocks. Without even being asked, people would rush up and help if they saw you were struggling. The air was hot and muggy as we finished setting up camp. 2 of my teammates then started on cooking the best one-pot jambalaya I've ever eaten. The smell of it was mouth-watering as we returned from swimming. Later, we set up a campfire and cooked some s'mores. As we passed around the 3 half-decent sticks people had found for roasting marshmallows, I thought to myself how lucky I was to be on a team that had each other's backs. We are like Ameri siblings, bickering and frustrated at times, but bound together by a duty to do something greater than ourselves. Despite the challenges your team faces, by the end of the program, your team is bonded to each other with each drop of our shared Americorps experience. Sweat. The sweat drips down my back as I swing the Pulaski. As it hits the ground, I can feel it reverberate through me. The manzanita root goes flying, landing softly with a thump. It's the middle of July and 100 degrees out. And I wonder to myself, why am I doing this? But then my teammate enthusiastically yells, "Yes!" having seen me triumph over the dreaded manzanita. And that's when I remember why I'm doing this. I joined Americorps on a whim during a moment of self-doubt. I felt like I was lost and wasn't contributing to society. Americorps gives me purpose. With Americorps, I feel as if I am part of a greater movement of good in the world. Every day, no matter how hard the work is, I'm able to make a difference. Seeing the look on my sponsor's face when he was able to walk on part of his property he had never been on before was priceless. My team worked on wildfire management and watershed restoration. Although we were unable to see the immediate impact of our work, knowing that we were helping protect the environment for future generations was very meaningful. Tears. The wounds covered their bodies. The sound of nonstop scratching filled the van, and the smell of techno filled the house. More than half the team had been exposed to significant amounts of poison oak, and their bodies carried the burden. It went as far as to invade some people's dreams. One night, someone yelled, "Stop scratching!" from their bunk. Though these challenges might have broken some, they didn't break us, not this team. Americorps teaches us to be resilient. No matter the struggle, each team and member found a different way to persevere. As we say in Americorps, you have to be flexible from the F to the E, or rather, fluid from the F to the D, as we learned from one of our sponsors. This is an invaluable life skill. Each and every one of you have endured a challenge of some sort and come out of this program stronger because of it. Together, as we face these challenges, we have grown closer to one another, making lifelong friendships and becoming leaders. As we move on from this journey, I hope that you take that sense of resiliency and leadership with you and use it to create good in the world. We are the future leaders of our generation, and it is up to you to decide how it will look. I hope that you will choose the path that allows you to be the greater good. I will never forget you, Vermont, New Mexico, Maryland, Florida, Greece, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, and Texas. Thanks for a great summer, Yellowstone 4.
Thank you so much, Emmy, for that reflection on your service. Next up, will be a short video highlighting some of the service we accomplished this summer.
And NCCC has been great. They've been helping me over the last 7.5, 8 weeks tarp a lot of roofs. They've also helped partnering department, Rebuilding Together, do wheelchair ramps. And they've also, on top of that, helped during inventory this warehouse, and it will help in the long run when a hurricane hits. It'll probably save us around millions of dollars, honestly.
My name's Alicia, and I work for Square One Villages. We were connected with this Americorps group that sustainably harvested and processed, and we're trying to figure out a good way that we can utilize their wood in our affordable housing developments.
I can't even begin to describe how helpful y'all have been. We have covered miles and miles of trail that otherwise would have gone unreached for probably a few years.
Over the last half a dozen years, since we started our relationship with NCCC, it has really turned into something that has become literally existential for the survival of camp.
I look at the numbers after a season of working with the NCCC and I'm like, wow, we did how many miles of trail brushing and how many miles of tread repair and how many hours of service did they provide? And it's like, there's no way we could pay for that out of our pocket. It's just no way.
Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing those photos and videos so that we could share that with the entire Corps today. Next up will be our Charge to the Corps by Ken Goodson, Americorps NCCC's National Director. Ken began his Americorps journey in 2012, serving as the Region Director for 7 years right here in the NCCC Southwest region. He then went on to serve as Regional Administrator for the Americorps Mountain Region, which supports Americorps Seniors and VISTA programming. Ken returned to Americorps NCCC in a headquarters director level position in October 2021, a position in which he helped develop the Summer of Service program we just completed. In April 2022, he became Americorps NCCC's National Director, and prior to Americorps, Ken served for 15 years with Peace Corps, first as a volunteer and then as a staff member in 6 different countries. Please help me welcome Ken back to his favorite Americorps NCCC region.
Thanks, Erica. Can somebody give me a quick thumbs up if you can hear me? Awesome. Thanks there, Vinny. Vinny, I love your tagline there. Yeah, glad to see the pride coming through. Thanks a bunch for the invite to my Southwest Region colleagues. Thrilled to have a chance to join you all this morning to celebrate our Summer of Service class. As Erica mentioned, my name is Ken. I have the great privilege of serving as Americorps NCCC's National Director. I'm one of 120 Americorps NCCC staff across the country whose primary focus is on making sure that our core members and team leaders have the opportunity to strengthen communities and develop leaders through service. As I get started, there's a few groups who have joined us this morning that I'd like to acknowledge. The first would be my colleagues out there in Aurora, Colorado. To the Southwest Region staff, I think running an NCCC region is extremely difficult work under the best of circumstances. Running NCCC during a global pandemic is extraordinarily challenging. And the work that you have done to be able to continue to provide opportunities for members and team leaders to serve is greatly appreciated and acknowledged. And then to Erica's point, Summer of Service is new. Back in November of 2021, we made a decision that we would try running a Summer of Service. NCCC had not run Summer of Service at any sort of scale since a time that I probably would have been eligible to serve in the Corps. So we're talking like eons ago, right? And the Southwest Region staff, when posed with the opportunity to grab Summer of Service, develop it, and lead it, said yes. And not everybody would have leaned into that opportunity with the enthusiasm and professionalism that my colleagues in Aurora did. So I'm super grateful to you for taking this opportunity and helping build a service opportunity for our Summer of Service cohort. To project sponsors who are on the line, the video was fantastic, Heather. Thanks as always. I see there's several project sponsors who have joined us this morning. Thanks a bunch for requesting an NCCC team. The faith and confidence that you have in our teams to be able to help you meet your pressing needs is the engine that helps drive NCCC forward. So thank you very much for putting your confidence in us. I see there are several family members who've joined us this morning. Thanks a bunch. Let's be real clear. NCCC is intense and NCCC is super hard. Serving in NCCC is not for everyone because of that intensity. And the support that members receive from their support network, from their loved ones, from friends, from family, is what makes it possible to get to graduation day. So thank you very much for your support in helping us to have this moment this morning to celebrate the Corps. And then finally, to our most distinguished guests, to our Corps members and team leaders of the Summer of Service class, congratulations. This is a significant day as we gather together to celebrate your hard-earned accomplishments. As I mentioned earlier, Summer of Service is a pilot program. Americorps believed that there were young adults eager to make our country a better place and directly engage in rolling up your sleeves to attempt to address the impacts of climate change and support conservation efforts across the country. However, you never really know if such a belief is going to be true until you actually give it a try. So thanks to each of you for applying. Thank you for your work. And thank you for taking a chance on Americorps NCCC as a way to put your passion into action. Today is graduation day, which can often feel like the end of something, closure or wrapping up. Fortunately, in the Americorps world, today is actually the beginning of something. The Americorps pledge that you took at the beginning of your service, which is your oath of office for being a part of Americorps NCCC, includes an incredibly important line, which becomes real today. When you took your oath, you committed to get things done for America, to bring Americans together, to take action, to seek common ground, to persevere. But you also committed to carry this commitment with you this year and beyond. Welcome to the first day of And Beyond. You're ready, and despite some significant challenges that will certainly lie in front of you, civic-minded individuals such as yourself represent our hope for the future. You underscore my personal belief that despite evidence that sometimes feels to the contrary, our future is bright. Communities have benefited from 3 months of service you gave to our nation, and just wait until they see what comes next. Exactly how you continue to remain engaged is far less important than ensuring you fulfill your commitment to this year and beyond. Continue to serve others, continue to give back, and please remain steadfast in a belief that doing things for others, particularly the most vulnerable in our society, is the very fabric of our DNA, because our nation needs that, and our nation needs you. Thank you very much for your service. Congratulations and best of luck.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning and leading us on the talk. Next up, we will begin our award presentation. And first up, we have Member Development Assistant Catherine Tallman, who will present the project sponsor of the summer.
Hello, everyone. Can I just get a quick thumbs up if you can hear me? All right. So it is my honor to present the Sponsor of the Summer Award. This award is given to a sponsor who has gone above and beyond for our members and the NCCC mission of strengthening communities and developing leaders in terms of extraordinary trainings, communication, relationship building, and much, much more. We received many nominations for this award from our teams this summer, but this sponsor stood out from the crowd. I'm happy to announce that the Community Pantry in Gallup, New Mexico is receiving this award. Yellowstone 5 accomplished a lot over the course of their time with the Community Pantry, including but definitely not limited to over 28,000 pounds of food received, inventoried, and distributed to historically underserved populations, 200 pounds of food harvested out of 2 gardens, and 28 individuals experiencing homelessness were assisted. In their nomination, Yellowstone 5 made special note of the Community Pantry's enthusiasm to have a team, the incredible flexibility they demonstrated, and the many local resources continually provided throughout the project. Huge congratulations to the Community Pantry. And does Meredith Lawrence or anyone from the organization want to say any words?
Hi, absolutely. This is Meredith Lorenz from the Community Pantry. We are so honored. We loved having NCCC. We absolutely were not expecting this, but it was really amazing to be able to connect NCCC to our community here that they've never, the community here has never had NCCC group. So it's been quite a ride, and thank you so much for the nomination and the award.
Thank you so much for those words. Back to you, Erica.
Thank you, Catherine. I'd now like to introduce our unit leaders who will present the Core Member of the Year and the Team Leader of the Summer Awards.
Good morning, everyone. It's my honor to introduce the Core Member of the Summer Award. This award is presented to one outstanding core member per unit who has exceeded expectations by going above and beyond in pursuit of the NCCC mission, demonstrated professionalism and an exemplary work ethic, stepped into a leadership role, earned the respect of sponsors, site supervisors, team leaders, and peers, and worked tirelessly to improve the quality of life of communities served by the Southwest region. I'd like to share just a few words or a few comments about this member of the Acadia unit. This core member always made sure to show up with a good attitude. They never shied away from more complicated tasks, and was always very professional in their communication with site supervisors. This person would always show up to the site eager to do the best they could and lift team spirits with their enthusiasm. When they set their mind to a task, they would make sure that the job was completed to the highest of standards. This member would also talk about their connection to the projects and being part of the team to help bring clients back to their homes. This person projected confidence on every task and was comfortable talking with site supervisors when uncertain on how to complete tasks in the best manner. They would often lead small groups of core members to complete tasks and foster an open and inclusive environment. When this member was having an off day, they made sure to show up with a smile that would often cheer up their teammates. This person's positive attitude was something for the rest of us to aspire to, especially in the 100+ degree heat with humidity. Can I get just a little drum roll here for the Acadia unit? Congratulations to Madison Garrity for a job well done.
Hello, everyone. My name is Karen. I'm the Yellowstone unit leader, and I have the honor of announcing the core member of the summer for the Yellowstone unit. I'm going to read some comments from the nominations from this member's fellow core members. I admire their ability to always ask questions of our project sponsors and the team to bring a deeper understanding and context to our service. Helping others is their specialty, and I've really gotten to see that this summer. This core member exudes honesty and integrity. They helped be a role model for accountability on our team. Their thoughtfulness towards the environment and their eco-rep role on our team helped inspire others to care more about the environment and adopt healthier habits. They have great leadership potential, and they are someone I will continuously look up to. Congratulations to this year's Yellowstone core member of the summer from Yellowstone 4, Natalia Tridica. Our next award that we will be presenting is the Team Leader of the Summer Award. This award is presented to one team leader per unit who during their service experience emerged as the first among equals by inspiring others to fully deliver on the NCCC mission, earn the respect of sponsors, site supervisors, core members, and peers, showed constant initiative and led by example. For the Yellowstone unit, again, I'm going to read some comments from our nominations. This team leader is very dedicated and committed to service. They always lead by example and set the tone through modeling. They exhibit confidence, competence, and a strong work ethic. They are always fair and just in their decision-making, and they would always foster healthy and positive team dynamics. This team leader led their team on 2 successful service projects this summer. They are skillful in maintaining relationships with project sponsors and community members alike. And from my own standpoint, this team leader has been a pleasure to work with this summer. They're always reliable to get things done, especially when it's unexpected or a big ask. And I think they truly embody the spirit of this award. So I want to say congratulations to the team leader for Yellowstone 2, Emily Davison.
And for the Acadia unit, some comments on Acadia's team leader of the summer. This leader is confident in their leadership skills and decisions and always gets the team excited for work no matter what it is that we'll be doing. They always lead the team exuding confidence and pride. They take an active role in reflecting on the significance of service, constantly looking for opportunities to do more. Communicates with the sponsor constantly to get the bigger picture of the impact of the work, what needs to be done, and the needs of the community. Our leader makes sure the team stays positive, de-escalating any conflicts that arose, and making sure that we stay positive. This person works hard and is never afraid to take on the most difficult jobs. They would never ask any core member to do a job they aren't willing to do themselves, and they always contribute more than their fair share. They make sure everyone on the team feels welcome and heard and approaches conflict in a healthy way. It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you. And for Acadia, Team Leader of the Summer, congratulations, Meredith Pruitt. Back to you, Erica.
Thank you to our unit leaders. To close us out, allow me to reintroduce our Region Director, Jeanette Sabella.
Thank you, Erica. It's a pleasure to be working with outstanding partners. I'm also incredibly proud of our core members and team leaders. Congratulations on a job well done. As we move toward closing today's ceremony, I would like to acknowledge and extend my deep gratitude to our outstanding Southwest Region staff for their dedication and effort supporting our core members and team leaders on delivering the NCCC mission to strengthen communities and develop leaders through national and community service. Also, a big thank you to our unit leaders, Sean Kaprevich and Karen Phillips, for their genuine care and excellent efforts leading the Yellowstone and Acadia units. Please join me in thanking the Southwest Region staff. I would like to also thank our NCCC National Director, Ken Goodson, for his participation in today's ceremony. It's a sincere honor and pleasure. And a big thank you to our NC, Erica Fuller, and member Emmy Kanorowski for their excellent participation. Please join me in thanking them. When you started with Americorps NCCC, you took an oath, the Americorps Pledge. You made a commitment to get things done. Your oath is very unique, as the language includes what is expected as you return to your communities. At this time, I would like to ask our members to unmute and please stand and raise your right hand and join me in repeating the pledge. I will get things done for America.
Oh.
I will get things done for America. Safer, smarter, and healthier. Safer, smarter, and healthier. I will bring Americans together to strengthen our communities.
I will bring Americans together to strengthen our communities.
Faced with apathy, I will take action.
Faced with apathy, I will take action.
Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground.
Faced with conflict, I will seek common ground.
Faced with adversity, I will persevere.
Faced with adversity, I will persevere.
I will carry this commitment with me this year and beyond.
I will carry this commitment with me this year and beyond.
Yeah. I am an Americorps member and I will get things done.
I am an Americorps member and I will get things done.
There's a quote by Jeremy Bravo that states, "Great leaders don't set out to be leaders, they set out to make a difference." Thank you for being a great leader. Thank you for making a difference. Thank you for delivering help and hope through your selfless service in a time of great need. Thank you for getting things done for America and strengthening communities across our nation. You're an inspiration, and I know you will continue to make a difference. There's a saying on our campus that only the best graduate Southwest. Congratulations, wishing you the best. Continue being brilliant. This concludes our ceremony. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all and we'll miss all of our summer of service class. Take care all. Congratulations.